Hi guys, I'm Kobe Chantel and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so happy that you're here. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe. And if you have been here with me for quite some time, thank you for hanging out. I know I took a little hiatus, but I am back and I'm so excited to be back. Can't wait to really expand here on this platform and share more with you guys. I know this is a little bit of unfamiliar territory for me. I'm typically uploading a lot of vlog style content here on YouTube, and I'm going to continue to do so. But I also want to expand here on YouTube and also share other things, do more intentional videos, answering some questions, showing you how I put my looks together, showing you what's new in my closet, as well as vlogs, family vlogs, live vlogs, all the things. And so I just wanted to tap back in and answer a few questions. I did ask some of my Instagram supporters what they would love to see more from me beyond Instagram. And I got some really good feedback that I'm excited about. And so I'm going to take some time to answer some of those questions. And also, if you have questions or if you have suggestions of what you'd like to see more from me here, specifically on YouTube, if you also support me on other platforms such as TikTok and Instagram, make sure you drop those things down below because I would absolutely love to hear from you as well. So thank you for supporting me and thank you for being a part of this community and watching me grow, watching me soar. I just can't thank you enough. Let's jump right into it. I got a lot of questions on Instagram about my life with an au pair. They want to know the ins and outs of having an au pair, all the logistical pieces, what life is like having someone live in the house with you, and all the things. And so I am a little hesitant to even speak on this topic because yes, I do have an au pair, but my au pair relationship is not the traditional au pair relationship. My au pair did come from France and I did not know her upon arrival, but we have developed such a great relationship, and she also started dating my brother, my little brother. So things are a little weird when you think about au pair, host mom. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like she's more of like a little sister to me. And so I find it very difficult to really speak on this topic and to share about the au pair experience because I feel like I don't have a traditional au pair experience. So it's very difficult for me to share about that. But I will say that she is extremely supportive and she is extremely hands-on. She does do a phenomenal job of making sure that she's meeting my expectations as it relates to the kids. She's very hands-on with them. She takes them to library dates. She takes them on play dates. She takes them to rehearsals and practices. She does everything. She does drop off. She does their hair. And so she's extremely hands-on with the girls, which I'm very appreciative of. I don't have the traditional au pair experience. I know that was a question that you guys really wanted to know more about, but I can't really speak to it that well. So let's jump right in. I know so many of you want to know about the au pair experience. That was a very favorited question that I got in my responses is, how is life with an au pair and how is it living with someone to take care of your children? So I have to be completely transparent about this. Yes, I have an au pair and I don't have the traditional au pair experience. I will say that Kyria and I have developed such a great relationship that it sometimes does not feel like she's my au pair. I don't really treat her like an au pair. I don't really know what it's like to have an au pair because from day one, me and Kyria connected right off the bat. And she's also rematched several times until she's really landed here. And we're just so grateful to have her. She also has started dating my brother. And so with her dating my brother, it's like she's family, but yeah, it's difficult to really pinpoint. And so I can't speak to having like the traditional au pair experience because I don't have that. But having someone present in your home really depends on what you and your spouse are comfortable with. I grew up in a house where we had like an open door policy. We've had people come live with us. We took people in. I had cousins stay with us for, long periods of time. And so I was very used to having people living in my house. And so it was not really abnormal for me to be an adult and allow for someone to move in with me and my husband and my family. But I know that for other people that could be a bit of a strain. It could have some discomfort, right? And so I get so many questions of people asking, is that strange? Like, are you concerned about your marriage? Are you concerned about your marriage and all those things? And no, like, me and my husband have been married for 5 going on 6 years. We're very comfortable with one another. I've never had to question my husband's commitment to me. I've never been concerned, and that's not something that I worry about in any sense. And so I know that some people think that that's kind of far-fetched. They're like, are you sure? But I'm 100% sure, not worried, not concerned. My marriage is great. We've been rolling, we've been soaring. I do get some crazy comments on Instagram sometimes when they see Kyria in pictures. They're like, what's going on here? Why is there another woman in your pictures? Why do you have another woman around your man, around your kids? And I mean, I say this in the most humble way possible. Baby, I'm not concerned. Not even an inch. No. Nothing. And if I were concerned, or if I did have those concerns in my marriage, I would have never went this route. And so I want to be very clear about that. Having some concerns, we're good. But to say that I can really speak to the traditional au pair experience is not true. Because, like I said, Kyria has turned into a sister for me. And she does support me. She does support me in my content creator influencer career. She also supports us in other ways, and she also supports us with keeping our children. And so we're just extremely grateful to have her. She's just a genuine person. She loves children. And I think that that's the most important thing, is if you're going to have someone come into your home, take care of your children, be around your family, you want to make sure that that person loves children. And Kyria absolutely adores my kids. My kids adore her. She enjoys spending time with them. It's not like a task. It's not a chore. It's something that she loves. And so the best part of it is just having the connection, having the bond with her, being able to trust her with my kids. She's able to do my kids' hair. She's able to take my kids to practice. She's able to drop them off at school, do doctor's appointments if I need her to. And so she's really hands-on, and she's been a godsend for us, a godsend not only for me and my husband and my children, but also for my extended family, my mom, my dad. Her and my brother are boyfriend and girlfriend. And so she's been a godsend for absolutely everyone. The major benefit that I will say of having her here, though, is she's able to teach my girls French. And my girls are learning French. They are able to speak French. They're able to understand French. Kinsley's only 10 months old, y'all. And she is even speaking French. She's saying words in French, and I just love it. And so being able to have Kyria around and being able to pour another language into my girls is something that I'm so honored and I'm so blessed to have. And I'm going to continue to help develop and build that muscle for them so that they're able to be fluent. Age, it is our desire to be able to travel around the world with them. We want them to be homeschooled so that they're able to experience life outside of just the 4 walls of being in Michigan. And so just having this experience at such a young age, with them being able to be cultured and be able to understand a different language, is just so life-changing for us. It's something that I dreamed about, and it's something that's coming into fruition right now. It's something that we're living, and we're just so grateful and we're so blessed to be in this position to have this situation happening for us. It's not replacing being a parent. I want to be clear about that, because someone asks, so do you just get to not do anything as a parent? And that's not true. I am a very hands-on parent. I'm very active. I also work remote. I work from home. And so I am able to be very present when Kyria is here with the girls. I'm able to help put Kinsley down for a nap. I'm able to do things. I'm able to stay home, while I'm working and have Kyria go do pickups and drop-offs and, run to the grocery store. I'm able to be present with Kinsley while she does other things. And so I kind of look at it as just extra support for me and my family. Is very busy. We do have several businesses. He does have a full-time job. And so he's very busy. And so being able to have an extra set of hands to do those tasks is just life-changing for us. And I know that other people use au pairs for different reasons. We have a close friend that also has an au pair, and the mom also doesn't have a full-time corporate job, and she's at home and she's hands-on, but her husband is working. And so I know that there's other people that have au pairs who both parents are working, and some of them are not in the home as much. And so the au pair does have different responsibilities, such as cooking for the children, making sure the children get bathed and get in bed. And so it really depends on what your lifestyle looks like, and what you need will depend on what your au pair experience will look like. Traditional au pair relationships, it doesn't turn out like ours, my au pair. So let's move right along. I got a lot of questions about wanting to see more fashion. So I am going to have some more dedicated videos here on YouTube that I'm going to dedicate to fashion, showing you new things that I've gotten in my closet, showing you different ways that I'll style the same piece. Really just tapping more into recycling some of the golden pieces that I have in my wardrobe and showing you different ways to wear them. I have converted into, in my heart, a minimalist, but I'm still buying things. Don't judge. But I'm changing the pieces that I'm buying. I'm buying things that are more quality, things that I know that I'll have and I'll love later in life. And so I'm investing a little bit more money into the pieces that I'm buying these days. And so I'm going to start sharing more of what that looks like, more of how I style. I am a Tom girl at heart. I genuinely love sweats. I love baggy clothes. But I also like to put my heels on from time to time. I'm a sneaker girl to the day I die. Love me some sneakers down. And so I'm going to definitely show you I'm going to show you a variety of different fashions, and I'm going to show you a variety of different fashion elements for me, and how I dress and how I style my pieces. And so I know that many of you have been asking, like, hey, I want to see your thinking behind you putting an outfit together. How do you just put an outfit together from scratch? And so I'm going to tap into that bag here more on YouTube and show you guys more of what goes behind putting together an outfit, more on what goes behind purchasing some of these quality pieces that I've been buying, and all the things fashion. So get ready. So I got some questions asking if I'm an introvert or an extrovert, and I used to be an extrovert. As I've gotten older and as I've matured, I feel like I've become more of an introvert. I do have some extroverted tendencies. I will do some things, so I feel like I can be both, if you will, but my natural instinct as a mom of two, this day and age, who Kobe is today, I am naturally leaning more towards the introvert side. And I just don't know if that just came with time, age, experience. I don't know, but I'm naturally more of an introvert these days. People want to know, where do I shop? And so that's also going to be something that we chat about as well. And I'm showing you the pieces that I buy. When I show more of the fashion element of things, I'll definitely tap into where I shop as well. I know a lot of you were asking, when is Love and Marriage Detroit coming back on television? And unfortunately, I don't have the answers. Most of you know that have been supporting me and that have been here with me for quite some time, that I am on a reality TV show in Detroit called Love and Marriage Detroit. It is showcasing me and my husband's marriage. It's showcasing all the things. It's showcasing our life in general. And you are fans, some of you are not, but if you are a fan and if you are curious about the show, I don't have a air date for the second half of I don't have an air date for the second half of season 2 coming back on, but as soon as I know, I will be sure to update you guys. But stay tuned, because the second half of season 2 is going to come back on. I guarantee you that. Another question that I got was Russell the first boyfriend that you had? And the answer is no. He was not my first boyfriend. We have a video here on YouTube about how Russell and I met, so please make sure you go look for that video and you watch how Russell and I met, and it'll tell you all the nitty-gritty about Russell and I. You gotta watch it. Another really good question that I got was that people want to see the behind the scenes bloopers that's not on TV, just of our everyday life. And I'm going to continue to do those lifestyle vlogs on TikTok, as well as morphing some of those onto Instagram. And I'll also show them here on YouTube as well. And so make sure you guys stay tapped in so that you can see what's happening in our life outside of TV. I know so many of you were telling me that you just don't like the television version of me. And I'm sorry, but yes, I know so many of you were telling me that you guys just don't prefer the television version of me. I can't control how things are edited. I can only control what I say and how I show up. I don't know what's going to be aired. As you can imagine, filming a reality TV show, we film so much, and so much does not make it to the show. So the things that do make it to the show, I don't have any control over that. But I can assure you that I will be showing up here more on YouTube so that you guys can see more of me, to interact with me more outside of just being on the TV screen. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you can tap in and see me and all of the things that happen in my life outside of television. Well, guys, that sums up the gist of the questions I received, but I want to open it up for you all. Share some of your questions down below. Also, share with me some of the things that you would love to see here on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. Wherever you support me, whichever platform you support me on, I would love to know what you'd love to see. I'm so excited for 2025 with you all. I'm so excited to be here on this platform, to grow on this platform. And I appreciate you all just being patient with me. Also, I'm thanking you in advance for giving me grace, because there's so much that I have to learn about YouTube. There's so much that I have to learn about developing my content here on this platform. And so thank you in advance for giving me grace, for being patient with me, for sticking by my side, for watching me, for tapping in, just for being present. Like, I really rock with you. Thank you. Until next time, I am about to go film some other content. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you here again real soon.